Hello, welcome back to another episode of AdultsCraft from the AP Java server. My name is Rodorenn, and in this episode, we are going to be finishing off the Villager Trading Hall. Now, we have a lot of open projects on our list here on this server. We have the Villager Island here, the big trading hall. We have crop farms planned in for over there. We got some builds and some pathways to put in here. We have our mini game Minecart Mania that still needs to be finished off. Technically fully functional at the moment, but it needs a few more odds and ends and a little bit of polish applied to it. And then we have Castle Rodlandia, which is way off over there in that direction somewhere, I'm sure, which is going to be a big medieval city type of build. So we got some big projects, and well, we gotta start closing some of them down. So in this episode, we're gonna go ahead and do a couple of things. We're gonna install the villager input system, where we bring a villager from the breeder output into this area, where we assign them trades, unlock their trades in, and then we set them into the villager trading hall through a rail system. So we're working on that first, and then we'll be bringing the villagers in and getting them the villager trading hall stocked up, and then finishing off the exterior of the build. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the input rail system into this little workshop here built, and then I'll bring you guys back in to check out how that turned out in just a few seconds. Okay, I'm not quite finished yet, but I wanted to bring you guys back in to show you how the villager retrieval system is going to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a redstone button set up in the workshop area, and when that gets hit, it's going to trigger a minecart to dispense out here, roll through here, pick up a villager from the containment center, and then pump him right out to here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to power these rails up with some levers, and then we're going to go ahead and get some minecarts, and we're going to give it a couple of test runs here. So we got to run over, we got to get our stuff together, then join us back here, and we will be making some tests of the villager retrieval system. Okay, and we are back here. We have all the materials we need to power this up. So let's go ahead and let's just power these guys up with some levers right there. Go ahead and, yep. Ignore the sound of baby villagers dying. That is by design at the moment. Alright, so if this design works, we should have an empty minecart ending up right here. And bingo, we made it all the way through. So that is how the villager input system is going to work. I am going to build it up a little bit taller with some more glass, and then probably put a small rustic style build around the whole thing to make it kind of look a little nicer. Not quite sure yet at that point how it's going to look yet, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish building this up. We're going to pop this out so that the new villagers can flow, the adult villagers can flow up, over, and in. So when the baby villagers grow up, their heads will be in the water, they'll float up, and then the water will push them over and drop them into right here. And then whenever we need a villager, we just call a minecart, and out comes a villager. Alright, so I'm going to jump back off camera and get back to work, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's all done. And we have the start of the outer structure already going up here. So let me show you what we got going on inside. So as we saw earlier, we have our dispenser minecart that goes through and picks up our villagers from our villager containment unit and delivers them to the workshop, which is this area here. We'll be able to put down a workspace, be able to get their trade set, lock them in with some emeralds, and set them into the villager trading house. And we're working up a stone wall around it to keep the villagers from locking onto workstations that don't belong to them, as well as kind of try to hide all the mechanics of it. So the villager comes up here, comes up these three, and then drops into this unpowered rail here where we do our work. When we're done with the villager, we flick this on and it sends them on into the villager trading hall. So that's where we're at right now, and I will be working on the exterior wall, and then once we get some villagers stockpiled up in here, then we'll work on assigning trades and loading them into the hall. So I'll catch you guys after the cut. We got a little carried away with ourselves, I think. We built not only the area where we're going to stage our villagers and assign them their trades, and started making workstation blocks. We've also built a minecart return unit to send the minecart back into the system over there. And we got a little bit of redstone here that's going to power that system. So whenever I'm over here and I'm working, I hit this button, it's going to call a villager from the villager containment unit. You can hear we have a lot of villagers already ready to go in here, so that's a good sign. We even got one guy who managed to escape somehow. I'm not sure how that happened. And we also built the entire rail system. So the villager cart is going to pop over to here on this unpowered piece of track, right? We're going to roll the trades until we get ones we like, and then we're going to lock them in with by doing a little bit of trading. We're going to power these two segments of track. The cart's going to go all the way up here. And it's going to come all the way up to the top of the trading hall. And then down into this chute here to get loaded in. And then it's going to go around this inside track here. If the cart doesn't unload the villager, it's going to come around and it's going to come all the way up here, and it's going to U-turn and it's going to head down this way, and it's going to drop into the outer ring over here with all this stuff going on here, and it's going to go around, around, and around, and when it gets back to here, it's going to eject out and run down the back of the side to return the minecart back to the start of the system, so the hopper, or dispenser, I'm sorry, always stays full. Now, we do have one requirement with this design. We have to structure the minecarts so that the villagers always are on. So when the villager kicks out, it's going to kick out the cart to the right. So the module to receive the villager always has to be on the right-hand side of the track in relation to the direction of travel of the minecart. So I think we've achieved that here. So basically, with this line right here, we have to come down this way. So we hit an activator rail, and we just basically jump into this off to the right, and we get shuffled down into our slot. So the last thing that remains is that we need to go ahead and get some zombies tucked away in here. I'm thinking one per unit would be good. So we have 4 outer units and 2 inner units, which means we need a total of 6 zombies. So that means we got to make some name tags. So I'm gonna name them all Master Chicken Spy because, well, you know, Master Chicken's kind of the mascot of the whole network. So we want to kind of tip our hat to that a little bit, and I'm going to go ahead and make up 2 more name tags, and then we're going to wait for it to become dark, and we're going to go around and try to get some zombies to spawn. And now that we have our name tags all set, we got about 4 in-game hours before it gets dark enough for mobs to spawn. So let's go ahead and prepare ourselves a little mob spawning area so we can get mobs to spawn in, lure the zombies in, and run them into their little villager trading hall thing. Not quite sure what to call the zombie portion of that thing. And let's go ahead and we'll just knock a bunch of torches down so we get some darkness here. And I am the only one online at the moment, which makes this very, very fortuitous, because it'll make it much easier for us to get this job done. Now, we're going to try to get all 6 zombies in one night. So that's going to be, I think it's a little bit of a challenge, but not too bad. Then once the zombies are in, we'll start loading a few librarians into the system, and I'll show you guys how that works. And then I think what we'll do is we'll save the exterior build of this, the exterior component of this build for the following episode, because I think this one's going to be going on quite a bit enough here. And hey. Oh, entity cramming. So we have 24 villagers in there, which is a good start. I mean, we're going to do the inner circle is going to be 100% librarians. So let's go ahead and take a look-see here. So we have 21 librarians down this side, which means we'll have room for 42 librarians a total. This appears to have been tampered with a little bit. We'll have to get a staircase and set that like such, and then we'll have our dispense. Yep. We'll be all good. So, remind me, guys, to replace that with a staircase at some point. So, the librarians, we're going to have 42 librarians, which should give us enough librarians to pretty much cover any enchant we'll ever need. Right? As well as unlimited emeralds from the free emerald trick. And then the outer ring is going to be every other profession. So, we're going to have clerics, we're going to have armorsmiths, weaponsmiths, toolsmiths, farmers. We're going to have a lot of traders in here. So my goal is to basically, if I die, I go to my storage unit, I grab a stack of emeralds, I come in here, I get all my diamond armor, all my diamond tools, all my diamond weapons that I'm gonna, oh well, my diamond sword I should say, that's the only diamond weapon in the game. And then I'm all set to go. Then I go around to the librarians, I hit all the enchants that I need, I go to the workshop, I run all that gear through the grindstone to get those crappy enchants off and put the good enchants back on. You know, hit the zombie grinder if I need levels, etc, etc. So that's basically my whole design for this villager trading hall. And it is almost time to catch the zombie. So I'll need a stack of stone brick in this hand, name tag in this hand, and this hand. We'll get we'll get all the name tags on the toolbar right now. Move this back. I don't need to worry about flight. Okay. Alrighty, it is time. We should be seeing some spawnage action coming on over here shortly. You know what, I'll probably want to keep my sword in one hand, just in case things go a little bit south here. Alright, I'm going to try backing off this area a little bit more. And I'm going to put some torches down in here, because I don't want zombies spawning in here. This would be very awkward to get them out of. And it's not going to help us any. Any zombies yet? Maybe I'm too close? Holy creeper convention! Okay, maybe I should have rethought this plan. I need to kill these guys. Okay, you can blow up there, it's fine. Alright, let's withdraw back to the edge here. Oh, hey, we got a zombie. Alrighty, come on, Mr. Zombie. Come on, you can get up on this, right? Okay, maybe you can't. Mr. Zombie. Sure. Come on, I know what you're looking for. This is the wrong spot. Alright, come on. Let's just lure you around some more. Oops. Okay, let's see. Come on. Yeah, I'm right here. Come and get me. Okay, so apparently the zombie can't enter through there. Pop the string out there. Mr. Zombie! Excuse me, sir. Sir. Here, I can get you in this way. Come on. Oh yeah, this is the right spot. This is where we would like you to be, huh? Alright, we're just gonna pull him all the way back to here. Okay, we're going to name tag him. And then we're gonna sprint past him because I'm almost dead. No. And lock him in. Okay. Alright. Make sure he can't get out through the villager area. Alright, he is locked in. Less than ideal. But now we have him set, so we have one loaded. And okay, this way is clear. Can I get another zombie? Down. Let's head down this way and back to our zombie spawning spot. And let's see if we can get another zombie in here. Mr. Zombie. Okay, sun is rising, day is breaking, and we only got one zombie in. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and jump off camera. I'm gonna go ahead and work on non-interesting things, like repairing this guy. And then I'll bring you guys back in when I get the zombies all in and start loading villagers in. Well, guys, that was a bit of a challenge. It took me 3 Minecraft nights to get the zombies in, and it took me 2 Minecraft nights to realize I wasn't wearing my armor. Why didn't anybody tell me I wasn't wearing my armor? But all 6 zombies are in and ready to zombify our villagers and give us very, very good pricing discounts. I do have to go through and craft swords for them and toss them in there so they can do the job a little faster, but we'll worry about that at a future day. Alright, so right now it's time for us to load up some librarians and start stocking our villager trading hall. So let's go ahead and call a villager from the containment unit. Alright, here it comes, and we have a villager that's already linked up to a, that wasn't that supposed to happen. So, Silk Touch for 18 though, I mean, wasn't supposed to happen, but I'm kind of glad it did, because we have Silk Touch now. Problem is, I don't have any emeralds here. I need to go get some emeralds so I can lock that trade in. Hopefully he still has them when I come back. If you walk too far away from a villager without trading with them, they'll actually reset their trades. So I need to get some emeralds from our trading chest and pop in some stuff out of my inventory to make a little room here. And head back and see what we got left on the trades. And then I gotta go break all the lecterns I put down because somehow he linked up to one, even though they have, you know, walls separate them. He's in the mine cart, so you shouldn't be able to pathfind the one. Alright, we still got the Silk Touch, so we're gonna take a bookshelf trade off of him. I'll lock him in there. Now let's go ahead and go break those lecterns down. Okay. And guess we can't pre-position the workstations. So I'll have to play around with that off camera to figure out why. So I very much want to. We'll just put a solid block there just to be safe. We'll throw these up into our offhand so we can put them down real fast. And come back around to here and see. Yep, still has Silk Touch for 18. And a bookshelf, so let's send him into the trading hall. And away he goes. Now let's go down and make sure he falls into the proper slot. And he's right there. Perfect. So now we just got to break this block and put a lectern in before he runs off. Boom. That is done. I do need to go make name some more name tags here, so I will go ahead and do that real quick. Come back and name tag them, and then we'll get another librarian put into the system here. Okay, we shall name him Bert. And we're going to need 2 more, because we're going to do 2 on camera here. So I'm going to name the next one Ernie. And then the last one we're going to call Rocky. Oh, we'll call Rocco. There we go. Bert, Ernie, and Rocco. I dub thee Bert. And I'll have your friend Ernie in a jiffy. So let's go ahead and put a solid block here, here to keep the villagers intact. Silk Touch right off the bat. I do like that. I'm gonna go ahead and update my notepad file with the who has that in chat. Okay. It's starting to get dark. It's starting to get dark. We don't want to do this in the dark. And there we go. The night has been cleansed. And let's toggle this rail back off and call ourselves another villager. Now this one did not link up to anything, which is good, because... Wait, attack. Where did you link to? Don't tell me you linked to this frickin' lectern here. Villager mechanics can be so frustrating. What? Where else is there a lectern for you to link? Ah, well, okay, so it's not quite time yet for their work cycle starts. That's probably why he hasn't dropped a profession. Oh, this is gonna be irritating if we're gonna have to set all of our librarian traits and then go through the villager trading hall and put down the lecterns one by one. So we're just gonna let this. I'm gonna go look around, see if there's any other lecterns around here that I'm unaware of. There shouldn't be. Okay, well, we're just gonna get these next two done. Get 2 more enchants into the system. Then I'm gonna jump off camera and then work on filling the rest of the trading hall out. Quick charge. Come on. Who wants quick charge? I suppose crossbow users want quick charge. Alright, a little bit. He should drop his profession and should be good to go to start rolling the trades around. And we'll try making ourselves just a little wall there to keep him from being able to pathfind to any other workstations. There we go. That should keep him from pathfinding. Drop your profession, dude. There are no other lecterns anywhere within 1,000 blocks of here. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to put you down. And let's try calling another villager. Alright, he is unlinked. Lectern down. Efficiency 5. Yes, we will keep efficiency 5. It looks a little pricey, a stack of emeralds in a book, but we have the zombies that are going to give us huge discounts. Eventually, we'll get that down to 1 emerald. So, Ernie. Now, I do need to get some paper to trade. Okay. Let's see, he didn't lose the trade last time I ran over to the storage unit, so should be okay doing this. Now, let's go all the way over to the villager trading chest. I should have a bunch of paper in here. 2 stacks I'll take. And yes, we will take a trade off for some paper. Alright, you've been traded, you've been named. It's time for you to go back into the villager trading hall. Let's see. Yep, did not lose his trade. Where did Ernie go? He's not in his spot. He is stuck right in there. Okay. Why did that not retract, I wonder? That's supposed to retract up and depower that rail. And then power that light up there. There's something wrong with the redstone, maybe? Alright, everyone. I got the situation back under control. There was an errant lever preventing the redstone block from retracting when the cell fills, which caused the villager to pop out early and get stuck between 2 redstone blocks. Tried to fix it, he escaped. Had to chase him down, catch him, get him back in there. It's all good. Bert is now in next to Ernie. Those 2 are friends, and now we gotta get Rocco in. So let's go ahead and let's call ourselves another villager. And first, before we do anything, we need to go and check, make sure that we're set to receive said villager without him escaping. And it's a good thing we did, because we didn't have a block there to hold him in place. There, we'll put a brick there so he can't get out. Now, let's go ahead and see if we can get a good enchant on him here. No, not a good enchant. And yes, I know I should have an axe, but I don't. So, alrighty, let's try this again. Fire aspect 1, no. Not gonna do it. Sorry. Depth Strider 3, that will do it. We'll take a Depth Strider 3 trade. Go ahead and do that. Let's get some emeralds out of them for some paper. And pull that paper back. And you are all set to go, sir. And he fell into the proper spot. Okay, so now, last thing we're going to do is we're going to try to just do one thing here. We're going to put lecterns in our offhand. We're going to pop this block and put a lectern down. That way we can work on unlocking these 3 trades, see what other enchants they may have. And hopefully we can call another villager and we'll see if he links up to that block. So that's toggled off. We need to break this block. And it sounds like the minecart's going back into where it needs to go. Oh, get out of its way. It's coming through. And back into the system to be recycled. And we'll throw this one back in there too. There we go. And let's call a villager. And he's not linking. Holy crap. This is awesome. Alright, let's go and plop this guy down. And Riptide 1, no. Not what I wanted to do there, okay. And no. Nope. And here comes the long, tedious part of set up a villager trading hall. Is getting the librarians with the trades you want. Efficiency 5 for 33. We just sent an efficiency 5 for 64. This is way cheaper. Decisions here. We'll roll it. I mean, like I said, we have the zombie discounts to lower our prices, so. Fire protection 4. I will take fire protection 4. Let's go ahead, let's do a paper trade to lock them in. And we'll just get a couple more paper trades in here just because this is the end of our session for now. Gonna go run over and do a name tag up, come back and tag him. And we'll send him into the hall. And then we're gonna probably go ahead and wrap her up here. Alright, what should we name him, everyone? I think we will name him Spoony. Alright, so as I run back to tag this guy and get him into the villager trading hall. What we've done so far this episode is we got a lot of work done on this project. We mostly built the structure and the most of the mechanics on stream. Which, don't forget, I do stream every week over on Twitch. The link will be in the description down below. And we just need to go put the lectern down. Actually, we'll do a solid block, then we'll replace these guys out separately. So check to make sure he fell into the right slot. And there's Spoony with our Fire Protection 4 book, already down 1 emerald from the trading activity. We're good there. Rocco's got Depth Strider 3, Ernie's got Efficiency 5, and Bert has got Silk Touch. Alright, feels so good to be getting our villager trading hall back in order again. And we see the indicator lights show us that 3 cells are taken. And then I'll be hanging signs on these staircases here with their villager names on them, and then an index book and a lectern with all the trades and what enchants and who has what enchants. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button so tell me that I did a good job. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe for more Let's Play videos and tutorials. And don't forget the streaming bit every week over on Twitch. The link will be in the description down below. Also, follow me over on Twitter. Let's chat in near real time and interact a little bit. Let me get to know you some. If you have any questions about any of the stuff I did in this episode, hit me up in the comments down below. And also, question of the day. #QOTD. What enchants should I be going for other than the obvious ones, Mending, Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5? What non-conventional enchant do you want me to put into the trading hall and why? So I look forward to reading your comments. Remember to thumbs up the video and hit the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and I will see you all in the next episode.